Are you a college student interested in working on a research project? Are you a teacher interested in exploring how to motivate your students in the virtual environment? Are you an HR manager looking to understand how you can enhance the office work environment? Regardless of your professional affiliation or the nature of your inquiry, it is important to understand the basic research methodologies that may be applied to answer your questions. There are 4 basic research methodologies to be aware of. These include experiments, survey research, secondary data, and field research. Understanding each of the 4 basic research methodologies will allow you to identify which research is most appropriate for your inquiry. Let's start by introducing experiments. Experiments are generally intended to maintain control over all factors except those under direct exploration. Experiments take place in highly controlled environments and involve manipulating variables to observe the effects on other variables. The advantages of experiments are that they are conducted in a controlled environment and can be used to validate a cause-effect relationship between variables. However, the controlled environment is also a limitation because it results in an artificial setting. Additionally, only a few variables can be studied in any one experiment, and they usually do not involve a lot of participants. They tend to have smaller sample sizes that might not be as representative of the population. The word experiment is often overused and generalized when referencing research. There are actually many research studies that are in fact not experiments. Next, we have survey research. Survey research can include many data gathering strategies. This methodology involves collecting information on a large number of variables from a relatively large group of people. Survey research is utilized to explore potential generalizations about larger groups of people. It can take many forms, including, but not limited to, online questionnaires, face-to-face interviews, and even focus groups. Unlike other methodologies, survey research allows us to gather how one perceives the world. It is a powerful tool that allows us to acquire information about attitudes, values, beliefs, and motivators. Such information can be powerful across disciplines. For example, this attitudinal information can contribute to designing campaigns and advertisements. It can even help implement leadership strategies or employ some form of change management. While the advantage of survey research is that it allows us to explore how someone perceives the world, it is also a disadvantage because we are solely reliant on a respondent's response, which may not be 100% accurate. People may lie to appear more socially desirable. People may lie to acquiesce. People may just not be self-aware on the issue or topic. There is even the possibility that people may just not remember the specifics of a previous event. Then we have secondary data. In secondary data, data may include public records, diaries, letters, emails, advertisements, campaigns, news stories. Researchers may even use physical artifacts that have survived for centuries from ancient cultures. Essentially, secondary data allows a researcher to look at data that already exist. It can be a great way to learn about the past. The major advantage of using secondary data is that the data is non-reactive. The data does not have feelings or care about any judgment you might have regarding it. Additionally, the data does not contain any memory caveat. When studying the themes of news stories that appeared on page 1 during the month of July in 1929, the stories appear now as they did then. However, sometimes records get lost or destroyed. We know more about some ancient civilizations than others because they existed in an environment that better preserved the data. The biggest limitation of secondary data research is that sometimes the data just does not exist. Finally, we have field research as the 4th basic research methodology. This involves rolling your sleeves up and actively being in the natural setting to observe what you are interested in learning. Sometimes we just watch the phenomena from a distance, in a genuine observer type of role. We attempt to make observations of what is taking place in as objective of a manner as possible. Other times, we join a group and take on the role of participant observer, while attempting to document what we experience. When conducting field research, you are observing the phenomena in its environment. The major advantage of conducting field research is that you get to see it in real time, in the natural setting. However, making objective observations is a challenge for the average person, particularly a vested researcher. While some people can keep their biases and preconceived opinions and expectations in check, most cannot. Additionally, the mere presence of an observer and/or new participant could modify the naturally occurring phenomena. Finally, there is no control on the part of the researcher when utilizing this type of methodology. In this video, we discussed the 4 basic research methodologies: experiments, survey research, secondary data, and field research. Each methodology was defined, and the strengths and weaknesses were highlighted. So, what academic or workplace research project are you working on? And which one of the 4 basic research methodologies will you be using? Comment below. I would love to hear about which research methodology you will be using to answer your research questions.